fight.
Right. So,
There we go.
last time on D&D, you guys went a little bit further into the city. You got a staff of magical properties of sorts that has all sorts of nice little bells and whistles, including a res spell. So, that's nice. You also were able to dig around the ruins of the Marius estate, and due to incredibly slim chance, you were
He
able
knew
to
what he was
find a
looking for.
affliction scroll.
Only
He
one.
knew what he was looking for and where to find it.
Yep.
It's not suspicious at all.
Nope.
So yeah, that happened. Anyway, you also got attacked by swarms of sturges. So that was another thing that happened.
That was fun.
Yeah, they got everywhere.
I'm going 15. Ah.
Yeah. Luckily,
It's
you
kinda
guys
new, though.
were fairly competent, although you did have to bust out the dailies for it.
Well, I only had a bust at one.
Yeah, I don't think you guys got damaged too bad by that encounter.
Well, I think a couple of us went to bloody, but I mean, it was mostly the ongoing. They didn't.
Yeah,
hit
but I
very
mean,
hard, if at all.
you didn't lose. It wasn't like no. It was like no skin off y'all's
I
teeth.
can't remember if I got hit or not. I don't think I did.
Hardly any surges were lost.
I
Is what
did,
I'm trying
but
to say.
it was mostly the ongoing that got me.
I'm kind of astounded I didn't get hit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Yeah.
you're either not hit or you're dead. That's how it goes
Mhm.
with.
They
ones.
tended to cluster around Hemic and Ackerfeld too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they
it was-
were the
it
ones
was-
who were
it was
moving
pretty
Oh
those.
yeah,
interesting.
I kept shifting and they kept going like. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
move away from them, they would lunge at you. It was a thing. But anyway,
It was
so
annoying.
you guys managed to squash the sturges, and now you are on this long, lonely, nasty street with the bloody rain pouring out of the sky.
We're heading to like a chapel or wherever we might find other ritual scrolls. Hemic's
You're
leading the way.
Yeah, you're looking for any place still standing, but Hemic, and actually Cintiq might actually hear this too. She's strangely able to pick up on this noise. It sounds like singing again, and Cintiq, you can kind of hear it this time, but Hemic, you feel pretty sick at your stomach now, like you're about to barf.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, pop music really did get worse.
It's Mariah Carey.
Ah.
No, I'm joking.
Ah.
I'm joking. But Hemic, you feel like you're gonna throw up. You run off behind one of these houses and start heaving. You lift up your faceplate, your face mask, and you start heaving, and these bizarre worm-like creatures start pouring out of your mouth and onto the ground, and they begin to curl up and die.
You should probably get that checked out. I'm just saying.
So.
Yeah, and you actually hear you hear a voice just clear in your head. You can understand it too, whereas before that singing sound you could not quite get a grasp on it. But you hear this voice in your head go, "I have saved you."
Oh no. It's Herbert from Family Guy.
Yeah.
It's not Paul Lind again.
Back here.
As long as it's not Paul Lind again, I thought we left him behind.
Yes. It's you hear this voice in your head go, "I have saved you."
Plot twist, it's rainy.
I'll ignore it for the moment, just for that sentence at least.
Right.
If it continues, it can continue.
It's like, but then you start hearing the sounds just like beckoning to you, just come to me. And you feel drawn towards the south. Roll a saving throw. Okay, you resist it. You resist it for a bit, and then you hear it even more demanding. Come to me.
Get
Does
the
that
fuck
hit your
over
will?
here.
Trying to think what that last thing sounded like. Almost starting to sound like Krang.
No.
I have cured you of your illness. Now come to me, Hemik. You're needed down south at the Terradrome.
Or was it the Terradrome? What was there? What was
I
there?
think that was it.
The Technodrome.
Technodrome.
Techno.
That was it.
The Technodrome, sorry. I've had one too many Bloody Marys.
Maybe it's just a PR move. I mean, Terradrome sounds a lot more menacing than Technodrome.
Now the Terradrome was Cobra Commander's fortress.
Obviously, it's a crossover fanfic. Hey, come on, man.
That is absolutely going to hit my will.
Krang! I
And,
told you not to use my microwave.
Well, like, not quite yelling because I don't think I'll be able to, but trying to tell it to shut up.
Yeah, it's not working.
But-
28 hits your will, I assume.
Oh yeah.
You are quite. You are quite persuaded to follow this sound
Yes.
as you just like slink off, quite stealthily away from the group.
And then Hemik was never seen from again, and we lost our DPR.
Yeah.
While this is happening,
Actually, yeah. You guys
It's
are
fine.
you
It's
guys-
fine. It's fine.
You guys can't seem to locate Hemik. You saw him like go around a corner, and Cintiq kind of has a clue. She started hearing something. Roll a religion check, Cintiq.
okay. Because so she's getting frustrated because she hears something that the others don't seem to be hearing.
It's just it's like a to you. It's just like a ringing in your ears. Holy crap! It's supernal. It's the supernal language, and you're hearing it.
It's just Paul is dead in reverse.
It's like that reverse song on The Simpsons. Viet Etniage has just joined the Navy.
Hearing the supernal language. Can I tell, like, a direction to it?
The south, like way south.
Well, we kind of lost the guy directing us to where we were going anyways.
Yeah.
So let's leave.
Sora-
Let's potentially leave him.
Well, I guess you could try to track him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try that. We'll
Yeah.
see. I mean, I don't know how good Flint will be in an urban environment, but
Question. Did Hemik put the skull mask back on?
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. That'd be interesting if it was just like discarded there.
No, you just like lifted up the front of it to heave.
it's like tracking in a sea. So would it be like perception? I don't think nature would.
Perception. Like general tracking is just perception.
Yeah, because I don't think nature would really count in this instance. Oh, look,
Well, nature is different. No, like specifically tracking someone is a perception check
Well, you can use nature too in the wilderness, but
in certain situations.
yeah. I don't. Yeah, it's like these barrels are knocked over. My nature check tells me Hemik went this way.
This is not the natural state of barrels.
The natural state of barrels.
Use
It's
your
exploded.
barrelmancy.
Well, I think I rolled just above my passive. So that's
Your
nice.
barrelmancy is on point. Yes. You seem to be able to. There are some telltale signs that someone clearly humanoid has walked through here very recently, and it has boot tracks similar to Hemik's boot prints. So
Must be Hemik's brother.
you also see something interesting on the ground.
No, he's dead. They're all dead.
Yeah, they're these
Who did you?
small worm-like things you almost missed them in the cobbles. They look all desiccated and dried and withered.
Are there like 2 or 3 of them, or is it like a small pile?
It's like I'd say it's like a pile of about 10.
Oh, whoops! You were hit by a melee.
They're
Whoops.
bit alien devils.
Yes.
Huh. So I guess I could piece together that this is Hemik's body somehow rejected them.
Yeah. You would think. There is something like as soon as you see this though, you start hearing that ringing in your ears again, but you hear a whispering coming from your satchel.
She'll open up her satchel.
It is the skull.
She will pick the skull up.
Yes, and only you can hear this. Like nobody else even acknowledges the sound of this skull as you pick it up and start staring at it.
You know, this is a little bit unwholesome.
So far this session, 2 people talking to themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Ackerfell has no
do
clue
we
what's
have a
going on.
psychiatrist in this party? Because I think we need a psychiatrist in this situation.
Yeah, one person's walked off. Cintiq is talking to a skull again.
It's
Something's
par for
clearly
the course,
wrong.
dude.
Well,
Maybe, but I mean,
Yes,
at
it
some
would've
point
been.
you have to wonder if everything's cool or if you need to call an exorcist.
yeah.
It's just like
Actually, Ronan is going to turn to Flint and ask if he's ever done any exorcism stints because they clearly need one.
it's just like no, I'm sorry. Ackerfeld's booked in for the
Shh,
next.
I'm trying
5
to listen
weeks.
to the skull.
It's like I can't help you, Roland. Ackerfeld's booked in for the next 5 years.
Yep.
So, Ackerfell, where did it all begin?
Well, anyway, Cintiq, the skull talks to you in your mind with its telepathy. By this point, you pretty much know it's communicating through telepathy with you. But it says, "You hear the singing, don't you?"
Yes. It sounds very off-key and it's annoying.
Oh, sorry, Cintiq, jeez.
She has found a champion, and now she calls her lesser consorts.
She? Question mark?
This one, the pale lady.
Oh, fuck.
Her again. So it's her off to the south.
Yes. She has chosen those that she has known.
What?
Known in the...
Biblical sense.
I was
Presumably.
going to say the analogy to Bible, biblical sense, yeah. One she's physically encountered and known? I guess it's the closest I could get to.
It pauses for a few seconds and goes, Yes, that is what I meant.
Merlesia.
Dun dun
She's
dun.
assuming. Does... Okay, I guess she'll ask if the skull has any other things it can tell her, or is that about it? Because it seems like it's if she's affecting him, does it know a way for them to save him?
You must kill her before she consummates this unholy marriage.
All right.
As you continue kind of hearing this kind of song, it begins to fade, like off into the distance, as if it was like actually surrounding Hemik himself. Like it was all in his head almost.
Okay.
I fear the worst if she has reached the Imperial City.
Seems we will have to hurry in that direction.
Yes.
Well, thank you for your help.
It doesn't say anything else to you.
Really should give me a name. It's really awkward. Oh well. Cintiq will put the skull away. So I think I'm going to need to explain some things.
Yes,
Some
you do.
things, yeah, like, who were you talking
Is
to?
it story time? Is it time to recount all of the party's adventures up to this point?
Somewhat abridged. The skull, it has past memories of a tiefling. It's been helpful a couple times. It's good for rituals as well. Let's be performed last sight. The point is, it kind of gave me a warning about what I was hearing that none of you seem to be hearing, but which seemed to be guiding Hemik towards the south. We encountered months back
It's almost a year
another
back
devil
by this
cult.
point.
Yeah, almost a year back. It was a little devil cult hiding in a chapel. They were pretending to be holy sisters when they were quite unholy, pledging their allegiance to supernal beings. We encountered this one, Merlesia, who at the time we thought was not, she had staved off the corruption. Turns out she was probably the worst of the bunch. She tricked us with a glamour, and in an unholy ritual, she coupled with the male comrades I had at the time. One of which was
Lovely.
Hemik. And maybe she murked them, as she is apparently trying to engage in a unholy wedding ritual, which she's been trying to ascend to some greater being, almost trying to transform herself into a fiend. And we need to stop her because
Because
she was already powerful enough to put us all under an illusion, and she's trying to get stronger, and she's trying to do this in the capital.
That doesn't sound good.
And this is our problem because...
Well, for one, we're down a scout, and secondly, this is pretty fucked up.
Also, I'd like to know.
We're down a scout, sure, but I mean, how is that our problem?
Also, I'm just wondering.
Scout's problem, not our problem.
It's like.
Do you know how he acts around us? If he was let loose...
Also, if Hemek is turned, she would probably go to measures that make sure she gets rid of all the people her consorts knew.
Exactly.
Would not want to try to fight infernal-controlled Hemek.
Well,
No.
then we just have to make sure we're not anywhere near her, and how would you know for sure she would try to go after us?
Well,
We're the most famous set of adventurers around here, and we have obvious connections with him. At some point, I think she'll have a little bit of a brain. Oh, did you get any more
The
information
skull
about her,
also-
by the way?
The skull also mentioned that he fears she has already reached the Imperial City.
Well,
which
yeah, but I
does
know
not
what the
bode
skull
well.
said.
I'm just wondering. Like, didn't we send Tarkus to the Imperial Sea?
Yeah,
Damn it!
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
he sent Tarkus after her for this reason. It's his problem, not mine.
Oh, game over.
I mean, I hate to be that player, but I really see no reason for Roland to be actually rooting for this.
Well, remember, Roland, you already fought a part of her devil cult. You're a known enemy to her. We could leave her to power up.
No, but
We've
it'll
already
it'll
seen
probably-
she has the ability to travel farther and quicker than we can. So we could just leave her alone to power up and hope she won't come after us. Or we could try to stop her and kill her before she gets to the point where we won't be able to stop her.
Or we find out she is already beyond that point, and then we die going after her.
It's a win-win.
So you propose we just
We're not
sit
for
here?
going
good.
to be able to hide from her.
Do I know that there's a connection between, Molossia, whoever the heck she is, and, the Pale Lady?
Velocity.
Molossia, that's it. I was like,
That-
hold on.
Lost
She went off and
explanation.
founded her own micronation.
She's about to become a micronation at this point. But, Molossia, do I get that connection yet, or...
No,
I haven't
you've never
mentioned it
heard of
yet,
this
but I'll
person
get around to it.
before.
Okay.
The skull also referred to her as the Pale Lady, so...
Well,
Right.
it referred to her as the one you know as the Pale Lady.
Yeah.
And the Pale Lady has tried to kill everyone and screw everything over.
Should probably go after him.
Yeah, but I don't know what the skull said in character.
Nor does Macrofelt, and he doesn't make
Yeah,
the
well-
connection yet. I mean, he's up for going there to make sure Hemek's not, turned into a pawn in her game, but
My God,
he doesn't
guys.
know that there's a connection there.
See, this is why we don't talk in character so often. It'd be much easier to say, I just said everything that the skull said. But no, everyone
Yeah.
has to be like,
Yeah, I hate it when they turn into the parents from Charlie Brown.
No, because at least the parents of Charlie Brown tried to do something. People were trying to have us do nothing.
Yeah, they were trying to play the trombone.
Cintiq will go in excruciating detail over everything the skull said.
Okay.
She'll
Yes.
say this laboriously slow and as insulting a fashion as she can.
Flint already decided he wanted to go help Emic. Like, save him, not help him. Oh my god. Hey
Help
Emic,
him.
I'm here to help you. It's like, oh.
Oh, shoot.
Flint's chaotic evil.
Blacklist.
Right. Anyway, so
God.
yeah. There is a patch of intact buildings to the south, by the way.
Yay. Building.
Well,
It's kind of near a canal, so there's like some water that rises and lowers depending on the tide.
does a Hemix trail lead that way?
Well, he went he went south. But you guys have been standing here arguing in the blood rain for a bit.
It's cinematic.
Oh, by this point, I've already gotten a piece of clothing above my head because I'm not standing in the blood rain. Screw that.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I want to get my scout back. So,
Yeah. Let's go
are y'all gonna
towards
follow
the
me, or we're
south.
just gonna dawdle around and? Because that's
So
what
yeah. So the intact buildings were off to the south too, right?
Yes.
Cluster of them.
Yes, there's a cluster, and in fact, there's one tall building too, like even further to the south, that's intact. You've just now noticed it because the mist is actually clearing a bit. It's like you assume it's probably like midday right now. It's just really hard to tell because of the huge cloud, red cloud above you.
Okay. Let's check out the intact buildings and see if maybe we can find more. Whatever Flint uses to track Emic, I don't know. Teague is not a tracking person.
His handkerchief.
Hmm.
Oh man,
Emic activates his detective vision.
it's like you're part wolf, right, Flint? Here's something of Emic's belongings.
Yeah.
Sniff it and track him.
Flint activates detective vision.
It's like
I
I'm a
wouldn't
wolf,
do
not a
that.
bloodhound. Jeez.
Nope, it's canon.
Okay.
Flint is now a blood wolf because of all this rain.
It's like I've lost his scent. It smells like an entire population.
Yeah, let's go south.
Yep,
Let's
okay.
go save
So
Emic.
you guys start heading south. You may need to roll a streetwise check in addition just to kind of navigate.
No, we're screwed.
1d20 plus 1000. Oh, look at that.
Oh, hey, Ackerfeld, you're able to help navigate through the streets. As you're walking along, you start seeing something interesting. There are some coffins lined up against one of the buildings.
Oh,
That's
shit, I need a short rest.
Yep. Yeah, you guys would have probably short rested somewhere, but you see some open coffins near one of the buildings. Ackerfeld, these look really familiar to you. These look like Kalir style vampire coffins.
Oh, goody. Well, get your swords and bows and sticks in gear, because, yeah, we're going to fight some familiar peeps. From my
How many
hometown.
coffins are there?
1, 2, 3.
I believe there's 5. They're all open.
Are there any tracks or trails or debris?
It's hard to tell with the blood all over the place. You do see something interesting in addition to that though. There are some very, very dried up looking Tiefling corpses on the ground. Like they have been I don't know. I guess you could roll a heal check on them.
Yeah, Flint,
Vampire
Are they
Tieflings
dead?
or not vampire
Flint
Tieflings?
can heal them.
You'll have to investigate it. Flint, these Tieflings have been completely exsanguinated. They've had all their blood just sapped right out of them. But as you actually start investigating it, they begin to kind of gasp and moan and start twitching. They appear to have become zombies. And
Okay.
Great.
they're slowly trying to writhe towards you, but they become
stab
so
one in the head.
desiccated. You basically just coup de grace them right there.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Interesting. So, they were becoming zombies. Is it just we got to them quickly enough? Or was it they also seemed to be having difficulty?
Well, they had been sapped of so much of their life force that they were basically almost not functional, even if they like they had so much fluids and stuff sucked out of them, they were basically desiccated to the point where they were extremely stiff corpses. They were clearly just
Oh.
now turning into zombies, though.
Interesting. Well, we killed them at least.
Yes.
Being exsanguinated though.
Well, I mean, it like Ackerfeld would know. That's a calling card of a Kalir type vampire. They are quite voracious.
Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
And we fought 4 of them they'd been so exsanguinated that they were mindless husks, but we found 5 coffins.
Yes.
Well, let us move forward.
Right. Okay. As you're moving forward, you do hear a sound. There is a 2-story building up ahead of you, and one of the there's a long wooden beam that stretches out from the structure, and it has a large iron cage which is just kind of swaying back and forth, and you think you see someone inside the cage.
They should have a thing. No, I remember what that is. Nope. That is a very poor perception check.
Flint, is there someone in that cage? You have the
Uh,
best eyes out of any of us here.
Use your special eyes, Flint.
What do your wolf eyes see?
You can do it.
Well, this is one of the things by now we know he is the most perceptive.
Oh. Well, it's okay.
There is indeed a person in there. They appear to be sleeping, either sleeping or just non-responsive. I wouldn't say sleeping. I guess sitting upright and non-responsive.
Okay, let's go towards it.
Let's not go towards it.
Let's put Roland in front and go towards it. No.
Let's go sideways.
Okay, Flint will go towards it. He'll ask anyone else if
Yes.
they want to go
I
with
will
him.
follow Flint,
Okay.
who is going
I will
towards
not
it.
follow Flint.
And then we'll
I will
follow.
go midway between the people.
Yeah, this is not on any map. It's just
Theater of the mind.
yes.
How is the cage set up?
It is hanging from a beam which juts out from a 2-story building.
Well, it must be a pretty tall building if you can't see who's inside the cage from the bottom floor.
It's got really thick iron bars.
Oh, well then.
And it is still raining too, right? Blood
Yes.
raining.
Yes.
That's probably why it was more like we have blood in our eyes.
I don't know why that just sounds fun.
I'll try to see if I can.
Cut me, Paulie. I can't see.
Damn,
Ooh.
what do I see?
Jeez. Yeah, it appears to be a hooded figure of sorts, sitting upright. Sitting upright, just staring ahead.
I don't like seeing a hooded figure on a crit. It never implicates anything good.
Well, I mean, that's the best way. I mean, you can see it clearly. It's a red-robed figure, got a hood on his head, sitting upright.
Red robes.
Yeah, I
huh?
know, but that just means it's Diablo.
I mean, it could be his robes are red, or it might just be that he's been rained on for so long it's just stained.
His robes were white and now they're pink from the rain.
Plot
It's not
twist, it's
pink,
White
it's
Wizard.
salmon.
No, White Wizard, no!
Well, it's the pink wizard, I mean.
Anyone who's making a perception check, you do not recognize this person.
Ah, Pink Wizard.
Hemek has multi-classed wizard.
Oh, the only one who'd be able to recognize White Wizard right now would be Cintiq anyways. She is garbage perception.
Can I at least make out if he's like awake or sleeping, or
Sure, sure, yeah. This person is neither. He appears to be in some kind of trance.
No, no, it's more of those pesky Eladrin. We know what happened last
I'm
time.
going to convey that to the rest of the party.
It's like we know what happened
Oh
last
boy.
last time. Dill played an Eladrin. It's like, damn it.
Like, don't worry, guys. He could be a robot. But no.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna look
Well,
at
Shard
Centurion.
might- could be a drow,
could
drow
be a
trance.
warforged.
No, they
Yeah.
don't. Do they?
Yeah, drow trance.
Well,
Drow
yeah,
trance.
but I
Elves-
mean-
elves
Drow.
don't. I was so saddened to hear that elves don't trance.
They're too beautiful to be entranced. I guess.
I was also saddened that half elves don't have the don't have the fey descriptor.
Good.
Yeah, they don't need
I
that.
was so wanting to get the ghost sound cantrip.
Here, get phase shift at 21st level. Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway. So yeah. You spy someone trancing in a cage.
Okay. We could call out to this figure. We could just pass by. Or we could lower the cage down and get a better look.
There is a chain winch that has been set up. It's got a lock on it though.
I go for option call out because I'm still not sure what's in this.
Well, we don't know. I don't want to attract unwanted attention. We could
Well, we'll
just...
call out gently.
I will say this with that perception check, you know that it has not noticed you yet.
Maybe if we cast Fireball on it.
Maybe if we drop the cage, it'll notice us.
Maybe if
Well,
it
first,
doesn't
it's-
fail its perception check by a huge amount, it will notice you. Seriously, that 6. Come on.
That is pretty. That's a thing.
I guess Cintiq will call out gently, so she's not trying to project her voice too far out, just far enough that it should hit whoever's in the cage.
You could use
Too
that.
bad you don't have ghost sound. You need that cantrip. You have bluff. It would be so useful.
Or you could do that one that just sends messages to people up to 25 words.
Yeah.
I think I need to.
Just send
Could I do that to someone I don't actually know, though? I don't think. Because I think you need at least like a name or to vaguely know them.
I like
so
ghost
yes.
sound. Ghost sound
You
is so much more useful
have to
if you
have met
bluff.
them or have a descriptor.
Red cloak guy in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, cloaked figure up there in the cage.
You actually hear them.
Wake
It actually
up?
hears them.
I still didn't bring up the character sheet. I want to roll a history check first. I just need to. Anyway, I'll open my eyes and you'll see like one, like lights, either like glowing or reflecting from there,
Right.
while the
Wait.
character builder loads.
Huh?
Just
Did
one,
I
one
miss
sort
something?
of when I just open my eyes, there's just like a pearlescent reflection or something from whatever light source is nearby.
Yes.
Character builder. Yes, that is a thing.
Yes, we are. You might be the silent type. We're travelers
kind of like
passing through. You're kind
Groan
of.
from. You'll just hear like a groan from the starting to sort of stretch. And oh yeah, right. I am trained in that. History check on the voice calling to me.
Yeah, you recognize this voice.
Okay, perception check to make out everyone else that's here.
You don't know.
Can't see anything. I will, in that case, I will remain silent. Seems
Okay.
like the most prudent option, considering.
So, not to imply anything, but this is a ruined city. We've encountered like 3 different kinds of things that feed on blood. 4 if you count the giant blood monster. I'm not sure if its body being made of blood, it probably still fed on it though. If you could just maybe identify yourself and not sound like you're a undead vampire monstrosity, would be appreciated. Because I mean, one of
you
us
know this
knows insight.
person's...
I don't think I
Problem
would.
is, there is a very good reason for me to, not do this right now. Do I have any way to have any idea who else is there?
No, you have no idea who else is there. But anyway, let's try to speed
Does-
this along, though, guys.
Yeah,
Like anyone else
really-
can also like just.
It's like, hey, who's up there? Who's up there?
Hey, you.
Okay, Donnie, how tall is... okay, what's the space between the ground and the bottom of the cage?
Well, Flint's gonna try and look at that
this-
winch thing.
Let's see here. If it's 2 stories up, the cage is like the way the cage is dangling. The bottom of the cage would be 10 feet above the ground.
So, let's see, 6.5 foot Dragonborn, 3 foot...
We could try and get the winch to work.
I'm going to tap the bottom of the cage and go, who the heck are you?
Is anyone? Okay.
And then they left him there.
Just like they left Tarkus.
Yes.
So-
Yes, like they left Tarkus.
Then a bunch of snails attack you. They taste terrible.
Dillcast, summon snail. What?
Okay.
If everyone, can I roll another perception? Can I? Actually, is anyone else talk? Is everyone talking?
Now, Flint's gonna try and
Yeah,
look at the
but
winch.
you don't recognize. You only recognize like one of the voices.
Can I match the number of voices to the number of bodies?
Yes.
Okay. So I can determine at least who is not here.
Mm-hmm.
I will look up so that like the face is not being obscured by the cloak again,
Upon noticing that, I'll back up so that he can actually see me properly.
and look at Cintiq and be like, "Hey, you."
Santique, you
So how's it
recognize
going?
this person now. You recognize this person now. It appears to be that strange Eladrin fellow that you encountered over a year ago, who
So how's it going?
betrayed you guys.
Good. So where's the rest? Where's everyone else?
Flint's just gonna.
Hanging around here?
Flint's gonna just look at.
Roland, can you do me a favor and can you start working on the winch? Because that looks like it's your department, because you have the skilled fingers.
Very clearly nervous.
Yeah, there's a padlock on the. There's a padlock on the winch mechanism.
Okay, that is
Got it.
actually.
He's not undead.
Oh, well, that's good.
Flint's just
And
gonna.
it's like-
What?
Flint's just gonna look at Cintiq. Just
What
Yeah,
did my hair was
you-
all of a
you-
sudden?
You deftly take care of the padlock, and you begin to use the winch mechanism to lower the cage to the ground.
Okay, Cintiq, first skulls, and then now red cloaked. Who's your boyfriend up there?
First of all, not boyfriend. He's an Eladrin. We met him briefly in. Oh man, name's escaping me. Give me a minute.
First of all,
Crazy Dwarfville.
it's like, first of all, not boyfriend, just a one night. It's just like what?
Crazy Dwarf Town.
Brackenmore.
Brackenmore. Yes, Brackenmore.
Yeah, same place.
Agrafel doesn't actually believe that. He's just not in the mood to be polite right now.
Oh yeah, I kind of figured,
It's
but
weird shit to kind of happen right now.
I met him with most of the old party, who I guess to answer his question, are either dead somewhere else or being mind controlled by an infernal magic using bitch trying to take him to the south for an unholy ritual.
Noticeable relief.
So, Everin, last time you were kind of a prick. Not going to lie. Do you want to explain yourself?
Doing my job.
And this
I mean,
job
that's
ended up
some-
getting you in a cage?
Well, this. Oh, describe this. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Ever think you might want to get a different job?
Maybe
I
like a
mean,
cashier
yeah.
job or overnight stalking.
Oh no, we've talked about overnight stalking.
Oh yes.
No more of that.
Well, and then she's going to explain how she knows him and how they met. She is going to
This whole episode is just story time with Sadiq.
kind of
Yeah.
Again.
walk around the fact that he betrayed them so that everyone else doesn't exactly mistrust him.
He went through a phase, but he's alright now.
Yes, we had a disagreement, which is when he kind of left the group.
Must have been one hell of a disagreement if he was up there for that long. God.
Well, no, he teleported out and somehow ended up in a cage all the way here in Port Marius.
Wait, did you just say he teleported? Why can't he teleport now?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Check the cage.
That is a good point. Yeah, looking at the cage.
Oh, it's cold iron, ain't it?
Yeah, this cage is some pretty high density cold iron.
Aha.
Why did they even have one of these around? It makes a guy feel not trusted, you know?
Well, I mean, I'm the kind of guy that teleports too. I mean, someone tries to get away from me, I don't want them to stay away.
So, in summation, he's trustworthy to a point,
Mm-hmm.
and at the moment, we just kind of need the bodies.
Well,
Because we're down an important member of our group.
So, who did we gain in the process?
An Eladrin Bladesinger.
He
I
introduced himself to us as Averin.
don't have a choice in this, do I?
What? What do you mean?
Well,
I
Cintiq, in
could
character.
leave
Oh,
you here.
I was like, but you said you were an Eladrin
No, I know.
Bladesinger. We established this. I don't have a choice. Hey, Donnie, I'm gonna be this Eladrin Bladesinger. Okay, he's an Eladrin Bladesinger. I guess I don't have a choice in this. What?
you know, if Flint
So
was
here's my Polar Momentum Seeker. Sorry about that.
if Flint was evil, he'd be like, "Yeah, we could kill him, and then when we need him, I could revive him for you."
Keep a corpse around for the times needed.
Gentle repose and then resurrect him when you feel like it.
That'd be an
Um,
interesting story arc, actually. It's like a sad sack villain.
Yeah, there's a reason he's here in the city. So
So what's a guy like you doing in a place like this?
and Averin, you notice they are accompanied by a dragonborn, which is weird. Like Averin, you've been accompanied by dragonborn before, but you're like, when did they hook? When did like Cintiq has found some interesting followers since you last met.
Yeah.
When did the Dragonborn turn silver? What?
I mean,
It's a
you do
chromatic
have the choice. You could not join us.
And stay in that cage.
However, there have been vampires going across this town, one of which is now unaccounted for. We killed 4 of them.
Yeah.
Plus, you may not care about this, but we now are technically on a mission to save the world from being more fucked up than it now already is. I mean, let's be honest, it's already kind of a shithole, but it's going to get worse if we don't stop this one infernal creature, so.
That guy.
It's a girl, but either way,
Oh,
she's
different.
controlling.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy with the horned mask that you knew we were taking to the pool, he's kind of being mind controlled right now.
And when you think of guy with horned mask, you instantly are reminded of the Crimson Prince, Everin.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you do have a choice. One of the options is much shittier than the other one, though.
Yeah.
But it is a choice you
Also-
can make.
Yeah. Also, Everin, it is interesting. The more you see a similarity between like Cintiq's style of mask and a similar style, a similar yet a little bit different style that you see with like some of the Tiefling spellcasters that you've seen, including this Crimson Prince character.
Hmm. So why were you in? Hmm. So what you doing here? Come. Hmm. I'm fairly clear. Oh. Yeah, I'm not trying to hide. I'm like trying to not say stuff.
Well, we could ask the same of you, and as you are the one in the cage, I'm pretty sure social niceties dictate that you tell us why you're here first.
Well, remember last time how I was in a place working for a vampire? Yeah, same story.
No. Good.
Again, really need to get better employers.
So we found a guy addicted to vampires.
Oh, you don't even know.
So, what's the upside to this deal?
The upside is we need someone else who can handle themselves in a fight. He can. And he probably...
Well, this guy's
Like-
crazy. I mean, like actually crazy.
You probably couldn't really screw us over. I mean, I'm trying to think of a diplomatic way of putting this.
Who? Oh, sorry.
Between Ackerfeld, who seems to be really good at reading people, and Flint, who's really good at noticing stuff around him, we
The
should
Wonder
actually
Twins.
be pretty good to have someone not entirely trustworthy fight with us. Because in case something is going to happen, they'll probably tell.
I've got spider sims apparently.
Look, I can't just say Flint has a high perception score and Ackerfeld has a high insight score, okay?
Oh yeah, of course.
Well, I can, since he can't.
It's like, well,
Enough to
Cintiq's
make a
like,
guy
well,
feel not trusted, you know?
it's like, well, Flint has a plus 16 perception.
Ackerfeld just has like a piece of paper with just basically his character sheet. I got +2 longs.
Yes, well, you're not trusted for a reason. But you could turn that around if you
Touché.
travel with us and help.
Look, we're 4, he's 1. And we need a 5th. What are we diddly-dallying around here for?
Meanwhile, the blood rain is picking up again.
So how's Roland going with that unlocking? But she,
He already lowered the thingy.
yeah.
I think right now we're trying to convince her to unlock him.
Oh, okay. That's right.
I was waiting for a go-ahead on that.
Yeah. So I think you unlock
When
him.
you're...
Yeah, it's fine. You unlock it. The mechanism was built into the cage itself. You just use your thievery tools and jimmy the lock open.
I will stumble out and thank Roland as I stumble past.
Very strange looking elf, that one, Roland. Well, Roland, you think he's a very strange looking elf.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a good point. Do I recognize what race he is? Because, Feywild.
Yeah, it's an Eladrin.
Okay.
They're a type of elf.
There is my
Well,
background.
don't worry, I have found a comprehensive chart we can use to identify what kind of elf he is.
It's like, there is my background, lost in the Feywild, which wouldn't exactly be the same, but it's appropriate.
Elf, high elf, really high elf. Yes.
Probably about a 2.3 on there.
Actually, Ackerfeld, if you take a look at him, he's actually kind of reminiscent of some of the Dark Fae you've seen on the Isle of Minnoch.
Slightly.
Not quite as menacing, but still.
Right, okay. No!
When I say Dark Fae, I mean like evil Fae, not
Right.
not Drow. you know what a Drow is. Dark Fae is different.
Yeah. You know,
Well, for now, I'll stick with Cintiq and kind of trust her.
Yeah.
I'll grip the hilt of my sword a little bit tighter.
Yeah. You're seriously wondering what this guy is doing in a cage, surrounded by a bunch of surrounded by the corpses of a bunch of desiccated Monachian soldiers.
Yeah, that's on Ackerfeld's mind right now. That's a good point.
So, the other guys, the big ones, Bugbear, Minotaur, they're really gone? Really gone?
The bugbear was murdered like whoa.
Okay, so
Very
here's what's going on.
dead.
Okay, so here's what's going on. I was working for this vampire guy, and the same as the other place, just doing my job, and he just kind of goes crazy and starts just screwing everything over.
No, it's
And,
not a
let me
vampire.
off.
That guy's
But-
not a vampire. He's a necromancer.
It's necromancer guy. Yeah, vampire necromancer guy. I get them confused. Keep getting underneath assigned to these. Whatever. Working for this necromancer guy, he goes around just like starts messing with the weather and going completely rogue.
This sounds like a lovely story. Let's talk about this as we go to the Imperial capital.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Walk
let's get
the
under
talk.
at least yeah.
This session, you walked 10 steps and found someone.
The end.
Next week, no.
Stuff.
Just
Get out of the blood rain downpour.
It's like it was a really cool backstory too, but he's being all shifty about it.
Look,
It's like, yeah, there was
I
a thing
don't
with a
like
guy and a
to-
thing.
Like
They came
going-
here to.
with the murderous every.
I only talk
Yeah, like-
with
But at
Clear
least
the
it's not in the place with the blood rain.
Place was kind of burned to the ground. We were checking it out, and then one of the head guys just went crazy and just started doing all this. Sucks.
How long have you been in that cage?
Let's see.
Ever since the rain started, so
What time is it?
well, actually, not ever since the rain started. A little bit after the rain
Like, okay,
started.
so what time is it?
You're thinking it's been about a week since you've been stuck up there.
Yeah, so last Tuesday.
And despite all his rage, he's still just a rat in a cage.
Okay.
Not untrue.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, let's then yeah, let's just continue on our way south. Was this cage outside the like intact buildings?
Yes.
Okay, so we're okay. We should probably just get going then to the south.
Avarin,
You should
Avarin, you
probably
actually spy.
find-
Yeah, Avarin, you actually spy your equipment next to a slumped-over Monachian soldier corpse.
Left.
Oh, good for us. Let's find our horses, and Hemik's horse can now go to Everin and get out
Oh
of
yeah,
the
what happened
blood
with
rain
Hemix
place.
It's still there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Mimic was
Oh yeah,
just
we
largely
did only
ignoring
like
it.
10 feet. Never mind. Oh, and there's the token. I was like, wait, where's this token? There we go.
Yes, as you guys are talking to the south of you, you hear a loud thunderclap as a bolt of red lightning shoots up from the intact tower.
Well,
Sounds like a nice place.
This
Let's
was
not go there.
enough.
still being stupid. Can we like kill this guy first? Because
We can do it on the return trip. I
Yes.
want to get out of this place now.
Yes.
he's
let's go.
kind of trying to start an army.
Is everyone trying to start an army nowadays? Is this a new thing? Have I missed something?
You know, it wouldn't be the
Actually-
first time an employer of mine tried to do that. Come to think of it.
I will say, this town's already been pretty sucky. I kind of don't want to see what someone can do if they have like a week uninterrupted to make a vampire army in a town
Pull
this
up.
size.
Well, like zombie army. Oh, zombie
Well,
vampire.
maybe like half zombie vampire. Yeah.
This place is pretty much an abomination. We should I want to blow up. We should blow up.
And Flint wants to. I mean, he's kind of a holy guy.
Well, no.
And he doesn't ask for too much, you know?
This is an affront to nature. Let's destroy it.
Well,
That
that's
sounds
not
fair.
a very nice thing to say about me.
But yeah, there should be an excuse to do all the nice things we do. It's like, you know, Flint gives us heals. And he's kind of holy. We need to do this for him. But
Mm-hmm.
We need to
Like,
appease Flint.
you guys never do what I wanna.
And maybe when we get to the capital, it'll be Roland's turn. We'll do some like thieving or anti-slavery stuff for her.
Last time we had a chance to do something for me, we ignored it.
What
And the
was
only
it?
thing I want to do is not go to the Imperial capital, so that's the problem.
Oh,
It
Uh.
was the city with the one we left
We
because
tried.
Zephyr, I think?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're like, hey, let's
let's-
do this thing, and then we're like,
There was like a
Let's not
whole
do this
plot
thing.
arc there. I had like tokens made and maps and stuff.
On the way out of this place.
this
we
is
could
why I'm
probably-
like, yeah, we were completely okay with ditching that storyline. Why are we going to do this storyline?
How about on the way
It's
out
like,
of here? We
On
just go
second
find
thought,
out-
let's not go to Zafarn. Tis a silly
It's a
place.
silly place.
on the way out of here.
Because over in Zafarn, we had one party and another party, and they both hated each other, but we weren't either party, so we could just leave them to kill each other, and then it would all be peaceful. And over
Yeah.
in the Imperial City, we have Ghost Lady, whoever the heck she is, and then Hemik with a double axe and a thirst for blood, and nothing to stop them. That's missing this equation.
How about on the way out of Port Marius, we liberate a slave colony?
But, I mean, more here in Fort Myers. I can kind of understand why we're going for the Imperial capital. I'm still against it, but I have to go along with it because I don't want to split Ronald from the party, because that doesn't sound like a good idea.
Especially in a blood city.
Yeah.
Yeah, I,
mean,
can wait
if
until I'm out
Roland's
of Blood City.
If Roland's against it, Roland's against it. That's perfectly fine.
Well, yeah,
It's-
but I mean, it's one of those things where I don't want to split up the party, even though I'm
Right.
still not for it.
Right, that's fine.
think here. Because we'll have to. Basically, our idea is to go to kill this guy because.
Because Bloodstorm.
Yeah, like, we've already encountered enough bad things here, and this was with it only having, like, what, a few days? So, I don't want, like, a giant vampire undead city thing to emerge while we're off doing something else.
That beholder was pretty bad.
Imagine one was actual death race.
Yeah, like, vampires are already bad enough. If
Like,
this
oh no,
was,
the
like,
undead eye tyrant isn't till like later.
I actually looked it up on the companion because I was bored last night, just looking up beholders. Like
Yeah.
half of them have like bloody death rays and like 2 failed saving throws. You're just dead.
Yeah.
GG.
That snapping noise as
Yeah.
you said dead, it's just like, oh, well.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, let's go after that guy so we can finally leave this place.
Yay!
Off we go to bad places
Yes. Very bad places.
to make a.
Okay. You guys already kind of know which way you're going, so you're not gonna have to do any more checks. But you guys are headed towards. Well, it's basically the gutters. It's just this. It's a kind of low spot with some canals. Probably the reason it didn't get burned to cinders during the riots that took place here, because it's the water level comes and goes. A lot of these houses are flooded out, except for the upper floors.
Are blooded out.
Yeah. Anyway, let me go ahead and transfer you guys to that map.
Rookie day.
So,
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty sure he have had a short rest since last session.
yes.
At this point.
Yeah, the up-to-date health one would be random encounter.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one I'm copying from.
No, I just have to heal Wolf when, because he has full health. Now,
Okay. As you guys, I'm going to kind of introduce this area as you guys are walking along. Yeah, the water level kind of sucks, and you find that you have to get to higher ground pretty soon because the tide's coming in. Luckily, you are able to find it. It's a the lower floor is completely flooded, but there is a ladder to what you think is an attic, and you can go up into the attic here, and this is where you start. Let me go ahead and make the map visible. It'll just say the gutter.